the trail. I know, well, I start right here. This is
going?
Mexico, this is the United States. I'm gonna start right here at the border. And I'm gonna walk all the way up here. All the way up here, down like this. All the way up here, oops, down here. And then it's gonna end right here. This is Washington in the United States. This is Canada, a different country. So I'm gonna go right there.
Canada, eh?
I'm gonna go right here, and then I'm gonna get a ride over here, and I'm gonna fly home, which is over there. So what I did, I made you this thing.
Here, you guys come back to the map
This is
though,
called a
okay?
string map.
And
called-
Paris, we want to get your face in here too.
So it's called a string map, and the way it works is, I'm gonna put on my video, or I'm gonna call you, or I'm gonna call your mommy, and I'm gonna say, I'm in Campo, California, mile 0. I'll be there tomorrow. You take this, and you punch a hole in that to say that's done. And then, yep, and then the next one says Warner Springs, mile 109. See this little button right here, Warner Springs? I just did it right next to it, so it'll be right over here. When I get there, in about a week, I'll say I'm in Warner Springs, and you're gonna get this, and you're gonna punch a hole in Warner Springs. And then the next one is San Jacinto Peak, elevation 10,804. That's where I need my micro spikes. No, it's not quite there, it's like right in here somewhere. Then you're gonna, when I say I'm at San Jacinto Peak, you're gonna punch that one out. And then the next one is Big Bear, Interstate 15, Mount Baden-Powell, that's another mountain I gotta go up. Tehachapi, and Tehachapi, yeah, it's on there, right? Then this is Kennedy Meadows South, which is right there, it's over here somewhere. And then Mount...
For the video.
You'll take that home. I'm not even gonna miss you. You pay attention to my videos and watch where I am and you pray for me, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's that. Don't punch it until I get there, though. You only just left Cleef, and it's about 7:30 in the morning. Freezing cold. It rained all night. My tent flapped. I was on the hill, so I slid down the hill all night. But that's because even though you can camp at Cleef, the ground is not very level. So anyway, it was a great place to be. Had pancakes for breakfast this morning, coffee. They're super nice people. I highly recommend it. Climbing up out of this little hill on the way up to the first mile marker. When I get up there, I'll take a snapshot. So after you do that little hike up over that little hill, leaving Cleef, you drop down to this road, which is the main road that actually took you out to Cleef, and the trail runs along the road here for a little while. And what I expect is in about a quarter of a mile, it will cut back up into the desert over there. Right here we have the town of Cleef. I'm sorry, the town of Campo. Campo was the headquarters of a base that where Cleef is now. It was a military installation for the Buffalo soldiers, and there's still barracks out there. There's still remnants of the time when it was a cavalry Buffalo soldier encampment. So I don't know when they closed. 50s, I think. So we're down this road for a little while until we see a sign that says private property, and then a small print underneath it says except for Pacific Crest trail hikers. And I'm thinking, see those mountains over there? I think that's my first climb out, is to go over those. It's you can see up there, the sky is blue now. It was raining this morning, but it looks threatening over that way. It's supposed to rain today, but hopefully I'll get most of my miles in before it starts. That would be awesome. But it's not bad. Even when it was raining when I started, it wasn't that bad. I got a little cheapy Walmart rain poncho, and it's working just fine so far. We'll see. I think if I continued on down this road, I would come to the Green Store, which is where we stopped on the way in to pick up some sandwiches. And then you keep on going out that way until you find the road that takes us over to San Diego. So I rode in on the Southern Terminal shuttle bus yesterday, and it was nice. Here's my little sign. Got a little sign here. It says PCT, and then this one up here, it says private property except for privileged people. Pacific Crest Trail. Look, my first cactus. They have those cactuses in Arkansas too. We were hiking once, and I sat down right next to one, put my hand down, and put my hand right on one of those cactuses. Got spikes all over me. All right, here we go. I don't think I'll have any rattlesnakes today. It's too cold. I think this spring, because of all the rain, the desert is going to be beautiful. It's going to be green and colorful with all the flowers and blooms. I'm hoping to see a big California poppy bloom I always like that when we lived in Southern California to drive up the Grapevine and see all the beautiful poppies on the side of the road. Here's the yucca, just getting growing. In a couple of weeks, that thing will be blooming. There's one over there, big tall one. Coming down on the next little bit of water here. Good bridge over it. That's cool. I don't know how slippery this wood is. The mud is slippery. I already took one fall. I just passed the 1 mile marker, and the mud was so slippery that my boot slipped on a kind of a side slope, went down on my knee, got my pants dirty. No harm done. But from then on, I was being very careful, just like I was walking on ice, because it's really, really slippery on the mud. I think I'm somewhere close to 2 miles from Campo around, or from the trailhead. This nice lush green area here. Oak trees all around. Mountains in the distance. Really pretty. All right, made it 3 miles. If I don't make it any more, let me turn around and show you the railroad. This is the train that runs out of the. This is the train that runs out of the museum in Campo. All right, hopefully that's a little bit better in terms of sound. Anyway, I'm at the 3 mile mark, and the sun just came out for a few minutes, but boy, there's some dark clouds over there. Looks like they're coming. So I'm trying to get on up the trail as far as I can get before it starts raining hard. See you up the trail. I'm up on this tall hill here, not quite as tall as that one, but I'm on a tall one looking down over the valley down there. You can see the railroad tracks down there. Make it a little bigger. There's the railroad tracks down there, and there's the wall up there on the very top. There's the wall up there on the top. There goes the wall across there. And down there is the railroad tracks I crossed. And then you can see a big expanse of the wall over this way. Right there. And I'm probably 3.5 miles in. Another view from a little higher up. That's where those power lines go across over there. Is where the wall is. You can see it a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom in. Where the power lines go across. That's where the fence is. And I'm at about 6 miles right now. So I accidentally got off trail a little bit. was daydreaming. Probably took a game trail or something. It looked like the trail. Got up about, I don't know, 200 feet. Realized it wasn't the right trail. And I used far out and all trails to get me back on the trail. This is, I wish there was a way to illustrate elevation on here so you could see where I have to go. I think I have to go to the top of this mountain eventually. But one more view over there. At that time I didn't realize that I was going to be out here hiking the PCT. But there goes the train. Used to be an active railroad. Now it's just maintained for the museum part of it. I lost it again. I'm on Zoom, so sometimes I lose the picture. There it is. Not sure, but this could be the last view of Mexico. Going over a hill here, and I think we're going to go off the other side. So it's windy. Hope you can hear me. It's windy. Anyway, I think this is the last view of Mexico. Plenty of clouds. I'm in a sunny spot right now. It's not raining at all, which is really cool. But ominous looking clouds up there. Hopefully it's going that way instead of this way. Well, I was congratulating myself, took my rain poncho off because it stopped raining, and now it's hailing.